So what's up, everybody? I'm Music Man, and this is Music Man's Ride. This is my first video out riding after taking off the Grinch suit for the year. And I'll tell you what, man, it's the same thing every year. It's kind of puts you back in your place, you know? So when I'm riding around with the suit on, everybody loves it. They're all taking pictures of me. Everybody in their cars driving by, they're all taking pictures, catching videos, all kinds of stuff. Just almost famous, you know? I still experience it from my side, where everybody's taking pictures of me and you kind of feel famous in a small town. And then all of a sudden you're back to being, who's the asshole on the motorcycle? I don't know. It's just kind of humbling every year to go through that. Not that I have a problem with it. I don't mind. It's something I do, try to make the holidays a little better for some folks. Try to give them something outside of money to make the holiday a good time. You know what I mean? Let's talk about last year, since I already brought up the Grinch suit, So 2022 was a good year for the channel overall. I had a great time, put some miles under my belt. Had a couple of firsts. I made it up to the top of Mount Scott for the first time for that ride, which was absolutely breathtaking. That's probably one of the coolest rides I've done, ever, period, so far. And I'm willing to bet it's probably the best in Oklahoma as far as, the views and all that. I had a moto camping video, which, if you guys have seen that video, you've seen me on this road before. If I stay straight on it, it'll take you right to the campsite that I went to. But that video did really well. We're looking at, I think 4.1K was the last number that I seen on it. I'll throw a link to the video up here. And I had another video hit over 17,000 views, which for me on a long form content is absolutely unheard of. And it just doesn't happen for me. So I definitely want to say thank you to everybody that watched that video. That's going to be my video from the Stubborn American Rally down at the K River Campground just outside Moyers, Oklahoma. Alright. That's just cool. I've never had a video do that well, and it's all because of you guys. In my, now 2, almost 3 years on YouTube now, I've tested several different formats of videos to kind of see what would grab some attention. Maintenance videos do pretty good. I mean, I've never had anything just stellar out of the gate on a maintenance video. My helmet review is doing really well as far as, over the long haul of things. But the content that really seems to do the best on the channel was the camping video and the rally video. And they're kind of connected because I camped at both of them. And I guess, that's kind of half of what YouTube is trying to find your audience. And I think that's where my audience is going to lie. And I mean, I get it. When I sent them to do this video, I'd rather, especially if I don't know somebody, I want to see them get out there and get into their hijinks. You know, I mean, you're not going to get that in this video. It's just me taking a cruise down the highway. I know I just left the gas station, but I'm going to a different gas station to get something to drink. Because, you know, that's what us motorcyclists do. You know the old saying, if you give a man a fish, you feed him for a day. You give a man a motorcycle, he'll go have hamburgers in Colorado. But in the grand scheme of things, those videos where somebody's out doing something, you know, they're camping, going to a rally, some big ride, some famous road, you know, that stuff all tends to draw people in more. It seems to be what gets the best response on the channel. So that's where I'm going. I got some big plans for 2023. I don't know how much of them are going to come through, but I can try, damn it. So one thing I am going to try to do this year is I'm going to try to increase, if I can, my long form content output. It's not really feasible right now. You know, it may be more of a summertime thing, but I'm going to try to shoot for one video a week later this year. There's just too much going on in my home life right now to be trying to crank that many videos out that fast with my work schedule. It's not going to happen. Got kids and youth sports, so you got to be there for that stuff. Got one prepping for graduation, so it's going to be tight probably until summer, but I'm going to do what I can do for sure. Something else to look at, I am going to start doing test rides on other motorcycles. Now, I haven't been invited by a dealership to come out and test ride a bike, or sent to any press events or anything like that. I just want to get out and ride something different. And most of my friends all ride, you know, big heavy cruisers. It's not that different from what I'm riding now. I mean, you're going to have the differences between the brands, sure. But I mean, how different can the overall riding experience be, you know? So I think first step out of the box, I found a motorcycle on an app called Twisted Roads, which you might as well just use the website. The app is trash. Every button on there is just a link to it's a hyperlink to a website. So I just use the website, it's easier. But I found a motorcycle on there I want to test out, and I think that's going to make some great content for you guys to watch. Hopefully I don't get too carried away while I'm doing it. The bike that I found on there, now I'm not super familiar with sport bikes, but I know the one I found is quite the machine. It's a Honda Fireblade. If you know what that is, it is a leader bike, a big leader bike. Race ready for the track, and not the smaller 600s, you know, the mid-size. Nah, this is the heavyweight. So we're gonna see how that goes. But I think that'll make for some good content, because I've ridden sport bikes before, but I've never been on anything larger than a 300. You know, so at my size, a 300 is just a really fun scooter. So I'm kind of anxious to see what that's going to be like. Hopefully I don't turn myself into a stain in the process. Downside to this, that's going to cost me money, which I found a way to offset using the same app. I posted my bike for rent. I know, I think I may have lost my mind, but I posted my bike for rent on Twisted Roads. So if you would like to take Michael J here out for a test ride, be my guest. But you're gonna have to pay me money to do it. Easy, dude. Stay on the road there. Yeah, I decided to come out here to ride because if nothing else, the road to Caw City's got some curves in it at least. It's better than watching traffic around Ponca City. Welcome to the big city of Caw City. Don't blink, you'll miss it. Alright, we're coming up to the Caw One Stop here pretty quick. We're gonna run in, grab a drink real fast, and head back home. Is the One Stop open? They don't look it. What the hell? I've never been here and this place not be open. Closed until further notice. Well, I guess never mind. I guess it's back to the casino I passed back there for a drink. Well, that kind of sucks they're closed. Now where am I supposed to get beer at the lake? Dollar General? I guess maybe. Sharp turn to the left. Not if you're going to the gas station there, ain't. Just to the right. Alright, well, Topped off the tank with Mountain Dew. Let's get back on the road. We'll talk a little bit more about what's coming up this year. So this year I got a couple pretty big ride plans set up for the summer already. Number one, for sure, I'm definitely going back to the Stubborn American. And not because the video just did so good. I'm going back because it's genuinely one of the best rallies I've ever been to. Now everybody had a good time. The people are friendly. Everybody just wants to enjoy themselves, cut loose a little bit, and make some new friends. So the Stubborn American's absolutely fantastic, if nothing else for that alone. But definitely, sometime throughout this year, I didn't make it to it last year, but I'm going to try to get it done this year. I want to get a little bit of a solo road trip going. I don't know where to yet. I don't know what direction I want to head, where I want to go. I know I don't want to go west because I've had enough of the desert. If I could stay out of that, that'd be great. Other than that, I would like to go visit Maggie's. Hey, if you don't know what I'm referring to, Maggie's is the diner from Wild Hogs. It's a real place, but from what I found on the internet, it's not a restaurant, which is kind of unfortunate. It's just a gift shop, but still, I'd love to give me a Del Fuego shirt. I just think it'd be cool to have one. That's the only reason I can see myself going west at the moment. So I'm probably definitely going to go more towards the east. I don't know, maybe hit the tail of the dragon while I'm out there. Who knows? But that's just for my solo road trip. I did have plans on trying to hit Daytona, but those plans kind of fell through. I've got another trip that is supposed to be happening. Supposed to be. You know, for that trip, I'm heading out with some of my brothers to go on that one. So I know that's going to be a great trip, even if it is off into the desert. And I haven't quite made up my mind yet if I want to do bike stock. Yeah, I've been there a couple times. The rally's fun. It's a great time. But I just don't know. We'll see about that one. Hopefully Stillwater's going to do bike night a couple more times. I'd like to get back down there for that. Shoot some more videos down there. Last time we went, it was kind of in a rush deal, and I don't know, I didn't really get a chance to talk to too many folks while I was out there. And I don't know, it was all right, but I definitely want to go back and do it again. Yeah, I'm definitely going to get out and try to get some more of the moto camping videos. So I mean, yeah, it's great they perform well on the channel, or at least the one has. But there are also some of the funner videos I've gotten a chance to make, and I really get to try to flex my storytelling a little bit, to try to make a camping trip by myself seem interesting for y'all, you know? So this year's gonna be pretty cool. That's gonna about do it for this video. I just want to say thank you to everybody that watches and supports the channel, and to remind you guys that the best way to support the channel is just hitting that subscribe button down below. 2023 is going to be a great year for riding, and I can't wait to get out there and maybe meet some of you guys out on the road. So until next time, guys, I'll see you out on the next ride.